The New York Post is reporting tonight that the newly unsealed documents in a civil lawsuit filed against Ghislaine Maxwell, Jeffrey Epstein's girlfriend, these new files suggest that before becoming president, Donald Trump was a frequent guest inside Jeffrey Epstein's New York City mansion, where he is reported to have had sex several times. Now, to be fair, Jeffrey Epstein is a psychopath, or was a psychopath, and a liar, and he liked people to believe he had tapes on them. So, as of now, there are no tapes to be found, and there is a distinct possibility that the witnesses who spoke of Trump and these tapes was doing so on orders from Jeffrey Epstein. But since we're talking about Donald Trump, it's what people are saying. It's what I've heard. I don't know if Donald Trump had sex inside Jeffrey Epstein's New York City mansion on numerous occasions. In fact, I hope it's not true. I like to think it's not true, but according to newly unsealed documents, that's what people are saying. That's what I've heard. Who knows? Someone should look into it. Again, I hope it's not true, but it wouldn't surprise me. What do you think? See how it works? I don't know if it's true. It's what people are saying. But here's what is true. This. So maybe the reports about the tapes have been discredited. Maybe they haven't been discredited. But Trump knew Jeffrey Epstein. He used to eat. We know he ate at his mansion in Florida. He also knew Jeffrey Epstein. He knew of Jeffrey Epstein. And when he became a president of the United States, he appointed this guy, Alexander Acosta, as U.S. Labor Secretary. If you remember, Alexander Acosta was the federal prosecutor who cut a deal with Jeffrey Epstein back in 2008. To refresh your memory, the FBI put together a 55-page indictment for Epstein involving 30 underage victims. Acosta, the U.S. attorney at the time down in Florida, shut the investigation down after Acosta worked out a deal with Epstein's lawyers for Epstein to plead guilty to lesser state charges of soliciting prostitutes, not underage women. Epstein pretty much ended up serving out his sentence under house arrest. He really didn't have to go to jail. Trump caved into pressure from Chuck Schumer and Nancy Pelosi when this was revealed that Acosta made the sweetheart deal. They said Acosta had to resign as Secretary of Labor, and he went. But not before proposing an 80% cut in the Department of Labor's agency that combats child sex trafficking. Hey, who was the lawyer that worked out this deal between Acosta and Jeffrey Epstein? Ken Starr. Ken Starr worked it out. He was the same Ken Starr who prosecuted Bill Clinton for lying under oath about oral sex. And then in 2020, was part of Donald Trump's defense team for the first impeachment. According to Judy Hirschman, a lawyer who wrote back in 2021 that she had an affair with Ken Starr, Starr asked her for some help on the Epstein case. When she expressed concern about the allegations, Ken Starr reportedly told her that Epstein was a good guy who promised him once this is over, he'll keep it above 18 from now on. Unquote. Ken Starr told his alleged mistress, come work on this case with me. Jeffrey Epstein promised, quote, he'll keep it above 18 from now on. Like it was a ticket for driving too slowly. Yeah, his foot was light on the pedal, but he promised me from now on he'll keep it above 18 from now on. He just needs to step on the gas. He's learned his lesson. What a forgiving guy Ken Starr is. Google Judy Hirschman and Medium. She wrote this on Medium about her affair with Ken Starr and some disturbing revelations about Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh. I don't have time to get into that, but Google Judy Hirschman and /Medium. She wrote the report on Medium. Ken Starr, before dying, as I said, served as Donald Trump's defense attorney in the first impeachment, along with Alan Dershowitz. Alan Dershowitz defended Donald Trump in the first impeachment, where Dershowitz famously said, quote, "If the president does something to get reelected, then it's not illegal." Dershowitz was named 150 times in the newly unsealed Jeffrey Epstein documents. He's also the author of this 1997 legal chestnut entitled "Statutory Rape is an Outdated Concept."